everyone. Welcome to our session on a transformative idea in the world of business and economics, the bottom of the pyramid concept. Did you know that nearly 4 billion people, about two-thirds of the world's population, live on less than $5 a day? Collectively, this segment represents an astonishing multi-trillion dollar market that has traditionally been overlooked by businesses. The BoP market is not just a story of poverty, it's a story of untapped potential with the power to reshape global economies. This concept, pioneered by the renowned management thinker Dr. C.K. Prahalad. Dr. C.K. Prahalad has significantly changed how we view poverty, markets and business growth. By focusing on the BoP, businesses can not only achieve profitability but also can contribute to social upliftment on a massive scale. Today, we will dive into understanding what the BoP market is, why it matters, and how it has reshaped business strategies worldwide. So let's start with our first topic, understanding the bottom of the pyramid. The bottom of the pyramid refers to the largest socio-economic segment of the global population. Around 4 billion people who live on less than $2.5 per day as per previous data and today below $5 per day. This vast group often overlooked in conventional business strategies. Collectively, this represents a significant market potential. Although these individuals have limited purchasing power individually, their combined spending capacity is enormous. Dr. C.K. Prahalad argued that instead of being viewed as mere recipient of charity or aid, these individuals should be recognized as value-conscious consumers who can drive substantial economic growth if provided with the right products and services at the right price point. Revolutionizing the market perspective, traditionally the global poor have been seen as a burden on the economy, primarily viewed as beneficiaries of charity rather than any potential customers. However, with this new concept of BoP, it proposes a radical shift in thinking. Businesses should see the poor as active market participants. This new perspective suggests that the poor have the same aspirations and desires as anyone else in the market. They want quality products and also willing to pay for them if they are affordable and accessible. This view challenges the old mindset and presents a new business opportunity to serve this market segment effectively by innovative products, services and delivery mechanism tailored to their needs. A good example of it can be Avon in Brazil. Avon's strategy in Brazil is a good example to understand. Avon adopted a unique approach by training local women as sales representatives. They are known as Avon ladies. This strategy tapped into the strong community networks and trust within local areas, allowing Avon to reach underserved markets that were difficult to penetrate with traditional sales methods. These sales representatives not only delivered products directly to consumers' doorsteps, but also built a trusted brand presence in these communities. This approach not only expanded Avon's market reach, but also empowered the woman economically, showing that business can achieve growth by integrating local communities into their sales and distribution networks. Let's see the next part of it, historical context of the BoP concept. In this we will see what is origin and development of the concept of BoP. So let's start. The term bottom of the pyramid was first used in US presidential address in 1932, referring to the nation's poorest citizens. However, the term took on a new and more defined meaning when it was used by Dr. C.K. Prahlad and Stuart L. Hart in 1998. In this context, it refers to individuals living with an income of less than $2.5 per day, highlighting the vast number of people who are often ignored in traditional business models. The concept of bottom of pyramid began to take shape in 1990s during a period of significant globalization and market liberalization. While these changes created new opportunities for wealthier populations, they often bypassed the world's poorest. Observing this gap, Dr. Prahlad suggested a new approach. They thought of engaging with the BoP not just as a moral duty or social responsibility, but as a profitable business opportunity. He argued that companies could generate significant revenue by addressing the needs of these underserved populations through market-driven strategies rather than relying solely on charity and aid-based interventions. So, let us see what are the key milestones of this historical concept. Dr. C.K. Prahlad first introduced this idea in 1998 in their working paper, which caught the attention of academics and business leaders alike. This early work laid the foundation for a more robust exploration of the concept. The term was further expanded upon in the seminal 2004 book, The Fortune at the Bottom of the Pyramid, and Stuart L. Hart's 2005 book, Capitalism at the Crossroads. These two publications presented numerous examples of companies that had successfully engaged with the BoP market by innovating their business models to suit the unique needs of these consumers. Their work sparked a new wave of thinking among global businesses and policymakers, encouraging them to look beyond traditional markets to find new growth opportunities. The impact of this concept was very prominent. The impact of Dr. C.K. Prahlad's idea has been profound. He demonstrated that engaging with the BoP is not only possible but also highly profitable. His concept challenged businesses to innovate and adapt their products, services and strategies to meet the unique needs of poorer consumers. Many companies have since adopted strategy to engage with BoP, recognizing that this market is both a growth opportunity and a driver of social change. In recent times, with change in market, with change in inflation, BoP is redefined, and that definition is from $2.5 to $5 per day. When Dr. C.K. Prahlad introduced the concept of the BoP in his seminal work, The Fortune at the Bottom of Pyramid, he defined the BoP segments as living on less than $2.5 per day. This threshold was based on the World Bank's definition of extreme poverty in the late 1990s. However, over the past 2 decades, inflation and rising cost of living have pushed this boundary upward. Today, many experts, including Prahlad's daughter Deepa Prahlad, suggest redefining the BoP to include those earning up to $5 or even $10 a day. This shift recognizes the economic realities that even slightly higher income do not always translate into secure living standards. For instance, inflation has increased the cost of basic goods and service globally, meaning that the same $2.50 in 1998 would not cover as much as today. Expanding the definition also accounts for the aspirations and consumption potential of a broader group of low-income consumers who still face significant economic challenges but are actively engaging in the marketplace. Now, let us see some examples or some case studies where we will see how this BoP concept is adopted in early time and how they shown a significant success. So, let us see first example of Cases Bahia. Casas Bahia in Brazil, one of the earliest adopters of the BoP concept, was this retailer. This retailer focused on low income consumers by offering branded household goods and electronics on flexible credit terms. This strategy made product accessible to people who otherwise could not afford them, building a loyal customer base by understanding their financial constraint and designing payment options to match their irregular income stream. The company's success demonstrated how businesses could thrive by tailoring their offering to the unique financial realities of the BoP market. Another great example which we can see from India is Jaipur Foot. Jaipur Foot in India is a very powerful example of BoP market serving. It's a low cost prosthetic developed by specifically for the rural poor in India. Traditional prosthetics were often prohibitively expensive and ill suited for the needs of rural workers. The Jaipur Foot, however, was designed to be affordable, functional and durable, allowing users to return to work and support their families. This innovation restored mobility and dignity to thousands of people and demonstrated that serving the BoP could create both social and economic value. So, in conclusion, based on whatever we discussed about understanding of BoP and few example of it, the BoP concept challenges us to rethink our perceptions of poverty. Instead of seeing the poor only as beneficiaries of aid, it encourages us to view them as a viable consumers and entrepreneurs. This shift in perspective opens up a world of opportunities for businesses to innovate and grow by meeting the unique needs of the consumers. It proves that doing good and doing well are not mutually exclusive. This discussion which we just had has created a groundwork for our future discussion and for future classes. This introduction sets the stage for our next session where we will delve deeper into significance of the BoP market. There we will explore why businesses should engage with the BoP, the benefit of doing so and the innovative strategy that have proven successful in this market. So, that is all for today. Thank you so much. See you in the next class.